You know, it's a shame. I want to show, I can turn on this TV back here and you can see that it reflects everything. The light, the lamp, everything is being reflected in here. And it's kicked off at an angle so it doesn't annoy the hell out of me. My ALR screen doesn't do that. I can shine a flashlight directly at my projector screen and I can't see it. Because of the way they're printed. They're printed like this, so only light being projected up is reflected back at me. This is part of how they achieve blackness on a gray screen. Now, right now, I'm watching Deeper Black HDR 60 frame per second 8K Dolby Vision. If you type in Dolby Vision, white cat, black background, you're going to see a white cat on a black background. They show it to you. See, the reds, my phone, my supposed awesome iPhone doesn't even come close. It's not even, I can show you going back and forth like this how much better my projector looks than my very expensive TV, okay? There's no way I would spend $5,000 on that TV again when I could get this, because you see, the reason I got that was 240 hertz, built-in Wi-Fi, 3D, the whole shooting match. It was a prohibitively expensive television, which is why Samsung stopped selling them. I cannot tell you. I wish I could. I wish I could. I can't. The only way for me to show people. Let's wait till this comes on. Okay, so there we go. True black. The only way for me to show people is to literally have them in my room. Oh, you dogs. Right now, Olivia would be going, boo! There's no way for me to do it. Even if I did even if I moved that TV over here, put it on a stand, and showed you how much more amazing my AWOL vision projector looks than my television of the same price, okay? That's 65-inch versus 120-inch. My phone is not capable of showing you the blacks and the non-blooming and the golds. Right now, it's dripping honey. And that color just can't be reproduced on this TV. If I showed those side by side, what you would see is yellow. And on my AWOL vision, you would see gold. I can't, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Because when I have something that I'm like, hey, everyone needs to see this. Everyone needs to see this. Everyone needs to experience this. And we can put TVs out of business. Okay? If you haven't, go to awolvision.com and see if they're having a sale for Christmas. You will not regret it. You'll never, ever go back to regular televisions again. I cannot explain to you because my camera, I can't reproduce it. My iPhone literally looks like a $35 piece of crap from the dollar store when I try to show the colors that are being reproduced by my AWOL vision projector. And it's frustrating. Right now there's a white flower. And I had the idea that I'm going to take a picture of that white flower on a black background, and I'm going to freeze it. Then I'm going to take a picture of the exact same white flower and freeze it and then put them side by side. But I put my phone over here to try to show that flower, and my phone is blooming. What the hell? My $1,000 iPhone camera, right now there's a white cat on a black background, and there is zero blooming, zero that I'm looking at. I moved my camera over to take a picture of that zero blooming, and it's badly bloomed everywhere. The blacks are all washed out and shit because the cat looks like a friggin' light bulb. It's frustrating. I guess what I would really need is like a $35,000 or a $40,000 camera. A real, not a digital camera, okay? An analog camera to show you what I'm seeing. Because there is no backlight. Every photon that is coming out of those perfectly colored red, blue, and green lasers is being reflected back at my eye in perfect color clarity. And I can't reproduce it. I can't reproduce it. It's frustrating as hell. I did show the color saturation difference when I was playing Borderlands the other day, but that's the best I can do. I can't show you the blooming. When I show that picture on this TV, the entire area around the cat is lit up like a white fog. The blacks are completely wiped away by the white cat. And there's zero. The edge of every hair of the cat is visible with total black in between each hair. And then I look over here at a television that was a state-of-the-art, same cost, and it's completely washed out white because all that light from the back is what's making the picture. You would have to spend twice as much, maybe 4 times as much, on a 65-inch OLED TV to get the same picture I'm looking at with my $5,000 AWOL projector. And it's frustrating because when I find something in my life that I like, whether it's a fishing lure or aluminum polish, one of my favorite things was that there are very few products that do what they say they're going to do, that actually work the way they say they're going to work, right? And Mother's aluminum polish was always one of those things. If anyone has ever used Mother's aluminum polish, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? That is a product that does what it says it's going to do, okay? If I look at a stainless steel fork here on my AWOL vision projector, it looks like stainless steel. If I look at it on my very expensive television, it looks gray. It doesn't look like silver, and there's no difference between chrome and silver. They look identical. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. I'm trying to think of an experiment. How do I do this? How do I accomplish this? This is how my mind works, right? Once I get on a project. Because I want everyone on the planet to own an AWOL vision projector. I swear I do, because I understand how much better entertainment, sports, gaming, everything would be for everyone, and I would be a fucking national hero. I'm upgrading to the Pro model around the 1st of January. When that happens, this is what we're going to do, okay? You're gonna see me box up the projector. You are going to hear me call AWOL Vision and say, okay, I've got my projector boxed. Where do we go from here? And you're gonna see that within a day or two, that projector's gonna show up, and we're gonna film that. And they're going to take my old projector away. And I'm going to buy an extra remote, and I'm going to film all of it, so that, because the last thing I want to hear, because of the way I've been treated and customers are treated at AWOL, is that someone asking a very suspicious question. People on Reddit, people on other sites. Well, has anyone actually received their projector from AWOL? And now that's an insinuation that fucking pisses me off. Everyone knows me. I do not sell. I do not recommend. But being disabled, and this being the world I've created for myself, okay, I spent years making sure that what I was about to do was going to be the right one, because I didn't want to go back and, send it back and start shopping for another one or any of that, okay? All the research I did, all the actual standing there going, at trade shows. Not even close. Not even close. When you walk into Best Buy and you look at those TVs along the wall, it takes you about 30 seconds to go, that's the best TV here. Some of them are all grainy looking, and others, the colors are washed out. See that? That's just from a white cat on a background. Lights up my whole damn room. That's a pink flower. Look at my face. Okay? See? Back there. You can see it. Dolby has demonstrations they do that I can just sit and watch while I read. My friends come over and I have to show them gold. Golden honey dripping from a wooden spoon. I have to show them that because they've never seen true gold color on a television before, any more than they've ever seen true red or true blue or true green. Now, you all know I'm a laser fan. I have a rather substantial collection of lasers, not your everyday type of laser either, okay? And I knew that I wanted a laser television, but I thought I was going to have to wait years for that. All of a sudden, here's this LTV 3500 from AWOL Vision that I'm hearing about, and I'm like, well, I have to go compare that with the projectors I've seen that use a color wheel and a DLP chip, and I was like, oh, these guys are fucked. Oh, these other guys, they're fucked. This is the new technology that is going to just bury everybody. And so now we have these rumors being started. Well, have you actually got your projector? As if what? They're taking your money and not giving you your projector? I was insulted and disgusted by the comment. For me, what I get out of this AWOL Vision is worth me sticking my reputation out on the line as someone who doesn't sell, who doesn't say buy this, who doesn't advertise a single damn product, okay? I want to do this for you. I want to do this for you because I know that you are going to see what I'm seeing and you're going to be like, oh shit, I'm never buying another television. Setup is incredibly simple. It's like, oh, you got a keystone. You're not going to have to keystone shit. I guarantee you. Okay. At the most, you're going to do what I did, which was I took 1-inch plywood and I stacked it up the height I wanted my projector. And then I took my projector because I didn't want my projector on the floor. I wanted a gap between the projector and the floor so that I could dust and keep everything clean and good air circulation for cooling. I have a very, very, very hermetically clean room because of my lungs. I mean, even this damn shitty-ass burger commercial looks fucking great. I'm serious. I want people to be able to experience this. This is how excited I am about it. I'm going to be an AWOL salesman from here on out, period. That's it, okay? And you're just going to have to listen to it, right? I'm not going to put up 6 different projectors and compare them all because there's other people doing that. The trouble is they're being sent those. They're being sent those machines. And I bought mine. I spent 2 years making a choice and I bought mine. And I'm telling you that it's something you have to experience, especially when what else blows my friends away? I'm like, watch this, watch this. I turn my projector off and I have, these are all running at 100 watts each, okay? And basically it's almost like the heaters for this small room, okay? They produce enough heat to heat my small room. I turn it off and I'm like, look at the screen. And they can't see these lamps. There's no reflection in the screen. And not only that, but I chose the gray ALR screen. That's the one I recommend for you, okay? It's the gray Vision Storm ALR screen, 120 inch with the LTV 3500 Pro. That's what I recommend as a combo. It's voodoo magic how they get it so black because that screen is gray. And my friends are like, how do they do that? And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's like magic. It's trickery. It's how the human eye perceives light and how the photons are reflected back, okay? And the blacks are black. The details are incredibly crisp. The colors, again, I can't reproduce them on my camera. I would have to go and buy a $35,000, Pentax or something in order to even come close to reproducing the colors that I see, okay? So get used to hearing these AWOL Vision commercials because I want everyone to experience it. I want to get rid of TVs. TVs have been screwed up for so long. Every other week, the technology is changing. Every other week is a new this, a new that, a new this, okay? What I'm getting is not a television. I am getting laser beams reflected back to my eyes. Lasers are hitting that screen and are being reflected directly back into my eyes. It is not a backlit or OLED or any of that other shit, okay? Laser beams are being reflected off of the screen back into my eye. How they get it to be black, it just blows my friends away. They're like, how do they do that? All of them, and the colors, okay? So I've had 2 friends buy them already down south, Southern California. The people that are here right now, well, one, I sold my 75-inch TV, the copy of that one, okay? This one's going for $15,000 on eBay, this TV right here, okay? It's frustrating for me because I want you to be able to see what I'm seeing, and I can't reproduce it. I've tried every color setting on my phone. You can't, you don't want to, if I wanted to boost the color up and all that and fake it, I could, but I'm not going to do that. I just can't, I'm blown away that my phone, not even close. The reds on here are like faded out, shitty looking crap. Whereas the red that I'm seeing on my TV is the first time I've ever seen red. That's what my mind is telling me. You've never seen red on a television before. I don't care what it is. OLED, I don't care what it is. You've never seen red before. Because what I'm getting here is a perfectly red laser reflected back at my eye. Same thing with the blues and the greens. And when you mix those, you can get a gold color that is actually gold. The honey looks like honey. So, not too late for Christmas, okay? If you want to treat yourself, it's not too late for Christmas. I guarantee you they're going to have a Christmas sale, all right? And so, awolvision.com, go check it out.